We're here in Madtown, where the fans are surely mad with excitement for this big college football matchup. Brisk, cool weather on tap for tonight's game between the Wisconsin Badgers and the Nittany Lions of Penn State. Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler, Lee Corso, and Kirk Herbstreit here to bring you all the action of this football game. We've had some great games so far this season, and this one has all the makings to be another fantastic one.
Penn State has been stressing all week that they need good play out of their defense, and most of the success will revolve around this linebacker. As the leader of this defense, he's looking to step up big today and really slow down this rushing attack of the offense.
And now it's time for the Coke Zero coin toss. Both teams are on the field, and we're just about ready to open things up. And there's the opening boot. Tackle made at the 21. So now we'll get to see the offense come out of the field for their first drive of this game. They'll start this drive at the 21-yard line. We've got a 1st and 10. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Off play. Tackle made at about the 23-yard line. So the halfback gets only 2 on the draw play. 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. Ace backfield. He drops back. Complete. They'll drop him for a loss. That's a loss of about 3.
Now, that's not exactly what they were looking for. They couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 11. Ball on the 20. I formation here. It's complete. And he's tackled at the 24.
I don't know what game plan this offense is running. It might need to be reassessed by this coaching staff.
Yep, you got to do better than that if you want to get yards against this defense.
Oh, hit as he caught it. Well, that was a great punt, and there was even better coverage on the return.
The Gunners did a great job of getting downfield in a hurry, and that was just a great tackle to prevent a big play.
They hand it off, and he's in the open field. He's taken down at about the 41, and they pick up 9 there.
And the offensive line did a good job of picking up the blitz.
Yep, the defense over-pursued the play, and it helped them get some good yards.
And down he goes at the 42. Short gain there by the halfback for the 1st down.
Yep, he got about a yard or maybe a yard and a half on that play, but he keeps the drive going.
They're packed in tight on the line. Tailback brought down for a loss.
Not a very successful run that time, Coach.
Did you see his explosion off the defensive line? Woohoo! It seemed like he was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
He just timed the snap count there. It really made a nice play.
Now he's scrambling, rolling out to the left side. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Knocked out of bounds at the 44.
This quarterback has some wheels, and he used them to pick up a 1st down.
They come out in a goal line set. They go with a run. Tackle around the 41-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
That's the freshman who got in on that tackle.
Yep, this was a great play. The safety came down from the secondary and held the ball carrier to a short gain.
Now he tries to buy some time. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. He's out of bounds at the 25. And that was a nice pickup by the quarterback.
Brad, I think this guy's amazing. He has an uncanny ability to scramble, and it showed right there on that play.
They're packed in tight on the line. And he's tackled at the 18. About 7 yards on that carry.
7-yard gain.
They need about 3 yards to get the 1st here on 2nd down. Let's see if their play calling changes now that they're in the red zone for the first time. On the taken down at the 18-yard line. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
And that was an excellent tackle. He used perfect form to bring the ball carrier down.
Back to pass. Throws off balance, and it's intercepted. Nice pick by the safety.
Safety that time just sitting back there looking at the quarterback, and once it was thrown, he knew exactly where it was going, and he made the pick.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 3. The backfield's in an offset I formation. He throws it. And he's brought down at the 28-yard line. Nice play there to pick up the 1st down.
Kurt, that was quite an acrobatic catch. They don't get much better than that.
No doubt. He did a great job of getting up in the air, ignoring the defenders, and coming down with the ball.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. They go with the back, and he's got room. Tackle made at the 33-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Tried to sidestep by there, but a good tackle on the play.
Good call running for the 1st down when they needed only a few yards.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Hands it off. They weren't going to let him squirm free on that play. 6 yards on the carry. 2nd and 5. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They line up in an I. They go with the back, and he's got room. Tackle at the 46-yard line. He picked up big yardage on that run.
Oh, this is great blocking up front. Nice job of holding on to their blocks, allowing him to break through for some big yards.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 47. Offset I formation in the backfield. On the handoff, watch out. And he's taken down at the 42-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. 3rd down now, and they need to get it down to the 36. They line up in an I. He's taken down at the 35-yard line.
Now that is close. I wasn't sure where they were going to spot the football.
I think he just barely got it. That's a great job by both the quarterback and receiver to keep this drive alive.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. I formation here. Throws out to the running back, no good. That looked like the same play they just called.
Yeah, it was. The defense was ready for it this time.
Here's the 11th play of the drive. It's 2nd down. The defensive back's moving in closer. Again, he'll get the call. He picks it up. And that's a big defensive lineman who came away with that big play, fellas.
This guy will mix them up with the best of them. And this was just a great job of taking advantage of an offensive mistake.
And he shows a great nose for the football. He shed it off a block and then saw that it was a loose football, and then he pounced on it.
And that's the end of the 1st quarter, folks. No score after 1. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 32. They line up in the jumbo set. Gets a block on the corner. He fights forward to about the 33. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
And that was the corner that got him. He was not going to let the ball carrier get to the outside, that's for sure.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Once and all, going deep. And it's intercepted. And who else? It's the freshman safety. He tried to force that one in there.
Yep. And the safety made him pay for it. Great job of watching the quarterback's eyes and even a better catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. High formation here. And it's caught, and he's brought down quickly. So they pick up a few with a pass play, Coach.
Yeah, it was. I like plays like these. As long as you're moving forward and not backward, you're doing pretty good.
They line up in an I. On the ground with the tailback. Gains his way to the 40-yard line.
On defense, it's all about instincts. It didn't look like their instincts worked too well on that play.
You're right, Lee. There was a lot of running room there.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Oh, he got nailed on that one. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. Second down and 6. Ball on the 36-yard line. The defensive backs moving in closer. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. Third down, 4 yards to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. They go with a run, and he's going to be stopped short. And he didn't get enough for the first.
You know, Brad, he's going to come up short here. The defense does a nice job of not allowing the ball carrier to get out into the open.
So the coach wanted this challenge, and Kirk, I really don't understand this one.
I got to be honest, Brad, I'm a little confused. I'm not quite sure why the coach wanted to challenge this one because he doesn't really gain or lose anything by it.
Yeah, he does. He'll lose one of those timeouts if this doesn't get overturned.
After review, they'll say that they like the original ball spot.
Well, that turned out to be a waste of time.
So it's fourth down, and the offense is still on the field. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Caught out of the open, and down he goes at the 15-yard line.
Whoa, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, Coach, that's a great fourth down conversion.
That's what you call a momentum builder.
Not for the defense, though. They look a little dejected out there. I think now's a good time for this offense to take a shot at it. Go for the end zone.
4, maybe 5 yards on the run. Second and 5. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Run the middle and nothing there. Couple of yards there.
There was no room for the halfback to go anywhere right there.
That was a design run blitz by the middle linebacker, and they played the run about as well as you could.
He'll get it again. Touchdown, Badgers. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
Big-time play, taking that ball all the way in. Maybe the defense wasn't expecting a run.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. And it's off. At the 30. He's taken down at the 35-yard line. They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
Even though they lost the ball on their last drive, they are only down 7 points, can get well back into the game right here and now.
As long as they keep their mistakes to a minimum, then this will turn out to be a good finish.
To the right and tackled immediately. 3-yard gain by the running back.
That was the junior linebacker who'll get credit with the tackle there.
Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 38. 4 wide. Now he's scrambling. Throws, and he's right there to knock it away.
They thought they could get that one past the linebacker, but his strength is zone coverage. So he just sticks out his hand and says, "Not so fast, my friend."
The defense comes out with 5 defensive backs this time. He's going to try and scramble. Falling back, complete. There's a player shaken up on the play. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 47. They'll work from the shotgun. Now he tries to buy some time. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. He goes out of bounds around the 31-yard line. They'll get the 1st down.
The reason why he got so much room to run was because the defense didn't contain him.
Yep, Coach, he made the correct decision to tuck it and go.
Scrambling around. Makes the catch, and look out. And he's tackled at the 17-yard line.
They need to start tightening up on defense. A game like that is not a good thing, my friend. And it only gets worse if this quarterback has anything to say about it.
Now he's scrambling. And down he goes at the 10-yard line. He scrambled for a few yards.
That defense closed in a hurry. Uh-oh.
They line up in the jumbo set. Brought down around the 6-yard line. And he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5 yards or so consistently, it sure takes some of the pressure off the passing game.
He's on the run. And they bring him down for a sack on the play.
Kind of looked like he hesitated a little bit too much.
You're right, Kirk. The protection was good, but they're not going to hold him out there forever.
He's going to try and scramble. Batted away.
How about that defense?
Well, that's why he's on the field, to make plays like that.
10th play of the drive. 3rd down. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. Now he's scrambling. He's rolling left. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. He's taken down at the 5. 4th down. And they'll line up for the short field goal. This one from 22. And it is good.
And you got to think they're pretty happy with holding them to a field goal right there.
You got that one right, Kirk. The confidence a defense gets after a big stop like that might just be worth the 3 points.
The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. And it's off. Gets out to about the 31. They ran the ball very well on their last drive, and it resulted in 6.
I think they'll continue to pound it out, Brad. This offensive line is doing a great job of blocking, and their running backs are finding all the holes.
If it's not broken, don't fix it. I agree. I think it'll keep pounding it in there until this defense can stop it.
Tackle around the 31-yard line. Well, Coach, he just looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Yep. Great play by the linebacker to read that pass and come away with the interception. Right there. Great play.
1st and 10. Ball on the 31. They come out with 4 wide out. Now he tries to buy some time. Throws, and it's incomplete.
You got to keep it under control. That's some nice arm strength, but it doesn't matter if it's not on target.
You're absolutely right, Coach. You have to be accurate on those type of passes.
He's going to try and scramble. Slings it out there incomplete. He let that pass get away from him.
I think he's a little bit anxious. He actually looked a little bit too juiced that time, but he'll get the next one.
They line up in the shotgun. He scrambled. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. They almost got themselves out of a big hole, but it was not to be.
Now, they still managed a good gain on 3rd down, and sometimes that's enough to get your confidence back.
It's up, and it hits the upright and bounces through. Can you believe that?
Hey, I think they may have gotten a little divine intervention on that one, you guys.
And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. They're probably just going to squib this kick. I don't think they want to see the return man create lightning before halftime. He kicks it. He's to the 20. And he's taken down at the 40-yard line. The offense will start at the 40. First down, 10 to go. The defensive back's moving in closer. He throws it. And it's caught to the 10. And he will score. He makes the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Great game in the works, folks, as we come to the end of the first half. The count here at Camp Randall is Wisconsin 14, Penn State 6. The teams are lined up, and we're just about ready to start this second half. Made at the 37. Fellas, what do you anticipate here in the second half?
This is obviously not an easy situation, Brad. I think the coach is going to have to tell his team to forget about the crowd, get his guys motivated so they can compete this half. Maybe they can get back into the game.
You're right, Kirk, as usual. They got to forget about this crowd, put it out of their minds, and play some football.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 37. They come out with 4 wide out. Now he's scrambling. Got it. And he goes down quickly. So they go to the air and pick up 6.
And he did a good job of not forcing the play. It was a simple throw and a good catch for a 6-yard gain.
Can't find anyone open. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. He steps out at the 39-yard line. And a big gain on a quarterback scramble.
Easy play there. The receivers run the defenders off, and all the quarterback has to do is run to the vacant spot on the field.
And don't forget about the awareness of the quarterback, recognizing the coverage and having the courage to tote it downfield.
Runs right. Hit hard. No gain.
No gain on the play.
So it's second and 10. Going with the shotgun here. Scrambling around. He wants it all. Throws it, and it's caught for the touchdown. Good play to get it to the guy coming out of the backfield.
Yeah, and he took it to the house. You'd be better off throwing the ball here. If you can roll out and buy some time, it could be an easy conversion.
They need to tie it up here, and that's exactly why they're going for 2. They line up in the shotgun. He's going to try and scramble. And they won't get the 2. Big play there by the defensive end to get into the backfield and get the quarterback.
It's amazing what this kid can do on the field. Don't let his youth fool you. He's good.
That is why the coach has set the bar so high for this kid. He has all the physical tools to be a superstar in college football, and at the next level as well.
Tackle made at the 40-yard line. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. First and 10. Ball on the 40. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They hand it off. And they make the stop around the 44-yard line. About 4 yards in the counter to the halfback. It's second down and 6 to go. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Room to run on the outside. Steps out of bounds at the 46. The running back gets 2 on the carry. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. And he's tackled at the 50.
That line came off the ball and just kept their feet moving and knocked them back.
Good blocks and great running by the ball carrier also.
They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Brought down right around the 42-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 2. Ball on the 42-yard line. 3 wideouts here. Tries to fit it in there, and it'll be intercepted.
That's his first pick of the season there, Coach.
Oh, he picked a good time to get an interception. This is a close game, and that turnover can be the difference maker later in the game.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. They go with a run. Tackle right around the 50. 7-yard play. It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 50. They come out in a goal line set. Takes it right and brought down right away. Gain of less than a yard on the play.
1-yard gain on the play.
3rd down and 2. Ball on the 49. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's tackled at the 38-yard line. So on 3rd down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Yeah, we saw these guys on Wednesday in practice, and they ran this play over and over for about 20 minutes.
Well, if you can get it right in practice, then you usually can get it right in the game as well.
They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. He might have gotten a yard at best.
It came with a good blitz from the edge here and disrupted the blocking scheme of this righty.
Yeah, Kirk, the blockers weren't able to hold their blocks long enough for the back to get free. Good stop there.
Fires incomplete. A little too much juice on that one.
This quarterback sometimes gets a little bit too excited back there and tries to put too much on it. He's got to relax and just make a good throw.
The defense is in the nickel. Can't find anyone open. Caught. A few yards that time on the pass.
This is just a little pass to the halfback. Nothing spectacular, but it's plays like these that keep the defense off balance and drives alive.
We've got a 1st and 10. This is the 8th play of this drive. They come out in a goal line set. Hands it off. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. We're at play number 9 of this current drive. It's 2nd down. The defense looks confident as they held him to a field goal on their last red zone trip. And he's hit before he could go anywhere. And a nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
They line up in the jumbo set. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. That'll be a 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Here's the 11th play of the drive. It's 2nd down. They'll work from the shotgun. He's on the run. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. The defense scoops it. Not a good time to fumble the football.
And that guy feels horrible about it. He's got to forget about it. Go out there and play hard the next time they hit the field.
And believe me, this kid wants another chance to redeem himself. He won't fumble again.
I think they'll try to get a few yards on the ground here and get a little bit of breathing room. Throws complete. He's got space to work. He breaks away, and this could be 6. At the 40, at the 30, to the 10, and he's all the way in for the touchdown. Here's the extra point that'll make it a 2-score game. He splits the uprights for the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Wisconsin to kick. He sends this one deep. At the 30. Tackle at the 33. This offense was infected by the turnover bug there last time out. Let's see if they can hold on to the ball here.
That drive was moving, and then, wow, they fumbled the ball, and that was it.
They've shown that they can move the ball. It's just a matter of holding on to it now.
Got hit as he threw. And they make the stop at the 43-yard line. Good play for the offense that time.
Yep. Good play and a pretty touch pass by the quarterback.
Absolutely, right on target.
We played 3, and this is not what the experts predicted. The count here at Camp Randall is Wisconsin 21, Penn State 12. They'll work from the shotgun. Can't find anyone open. Got it. And he goes down quickly. Nice little catch there, huh, Coach?
Yeah, that was a good call. I like that call. I like short passes. They're safe and can lead to some really good yardage.
He's on the run. Now he's going to run, and watch out. Brought down at the 21-yard line. What do you guys think of this quarterback right now? That's 100 yards on the day.
That looks pretty good on the stat sheet. But hold up. His team is still losing. I don't care if he has 400 yards rushing today. If they don't win, then it doesn't matter.
You're right, Coach. The important thing now is getting some points on the board.
The quarterback is really upset with himself. If he had that pass back, I'm sure he would have gone somewhere else.
This was a very athletic play by the linebacker. He was waiting on the ball and then made a fantastic interception.
2 tight ends here. Goes left and tackled in a hurry. That'll be a gain of 3 yards. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 7. They line up in an I. Not much room there as they hand it off straight up the middle. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. 1-man backfield. And he's tackled around the 16-yard line.
He barely picked up the first, but it's still great awareness by this receiver to know where he was on the football field.
Yeah, and unlike our viewers at home, these players aren't looking at a graphically displayed first down line or anything like that. They just have to know what yard line to get to.
Tackle made at the 21. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. 2nd down and 6. Ball on the 21. The backfield's in an offset I formation. Give to the running back, and he's going to lose yardage. There was just no daylight on that play, and the defensive lineman was the reason.
Well, that's one way to get involved in the game. Great stop in the backfield.
And they use motion. Play fake, gets away. They bring him down. They were bringing a heavy rush on that one.
Brad, that's what happens if the quarterback holds the ball too long, waiting for his receivers to get open.
It's 4th down. Here comes the punter looking to boot this one away. And he's taken down at the 33. And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did on their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
What did you tell your players when they turned the ball over, Coach?
I tell them to forget about it. They just have to get that stuff out of their head and go out and play some really good football.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's on the run. And he's going to be sacked.
Boy, You talk about a shot.
He was a sitting duck on that play, and believe me, these defensive players love a sitting duck.
Yep, especially when the quarterback is the duck.
But the quarterback did do a good job of not losing too much ground. He set them back about 2 on the play. That'll be a 7-yard pickup.
Hey, he picked up a nice gain of 7 yards on that play. Great pass.
This place is starting to get fired up. Now he tries to buy some time. He's under pressure. He can run. He steps up around the 25-yard line. And they get a nice gain on 3rd down.
Remember when we talked to the coach? He mentioned that he wanted to run the ball against this defense, and he felt that he may have some success. Well, they had some success on that play.
He's going to try and scramble. Now he's going to run, and watch out. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 14-yard line. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. First down, look at the throw. Tries to fit it in there, and it'll be intercepted. And that was a fantastic interception there.
Right place, right time, twice. Get this guy a game ball. That was a sensational effort defensively.
How about the safety reading the quarterback's eyes? He's been amazing with his awareness and coverage. The quarterback has to start looking out for him.
First and 10. Ball on the 10. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Hands it to the back. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. That'll be a 7-yard pickup.
7-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and about 3 yards. Ball on their own 17. The defensive backs moving in closer. Hand off to the back. Look out! And he tackles him hard at the 29. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
Ace backfield. They'll keep it on the ground again. He makes his way to about the 38. Great job by the running back, and that's a gain of 9.
On the play.
2nd and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 38-yard line. High formation here. They go with the run, and he's taken down behind the line. Taken back a yard.
1-yard loss on the play.
We've got 3rd and 3 here. That's going to do it for this one. Our final score, Wisconsin 21, Penn State 12. Kirk, any final thoughts here as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance?
You know, I think it was a well-played game for the most part. Penn State had a few missed opportunities in this game. And I think if they could have capitalized on a few of them, it would have been a lot closer, and they might even have won this game.
Well, that does it for this presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home.